It has now officially been 1 month since Era 9 of Roblox Souls RNG dropped, and we finally just received intel on when we can expect the EON 1 update. Now in this update we have a whole bunch of new features, auras, biomes, whatever you think of, it's probably in the update. So today we're going to be getting into everything we know so far and the expected release date for the update itself. But before we do get into it though, I am on the journey to 80,000 subscribers, and on the side of your screen are all of the people who have used my insane squid luck to cook up some crazy rare auras. So if you want to join them and potentially roll your dream aura, then make sure you smash that subscribe button. But with that being said, let's get into EON 1 and everything we know so far. So as you can see, here we are in the Souls RNG Discord server, and this is the update progress channel, and clearly here is the EON 1 progress. Now we didn't see any progress in these bars for a week or two, I think, but suddenly it's beginning to shoot up and it's getting pretty close pretty quickly. So this is obviously by XYZ. So we've got map, aura, gear, UI, system, and the Roblox Innovation Awards event. So this is a lot to look forward to just by looking at this. So obviously we have this whole new map rework. I have a video listed on this already, so I'll leave a link to that in the cards right now. Auras, obviously we're going to expect some new auras in this huge rework update. New gears, that's super exciting. UI, I've talked about this before in the past as well, so this is going to be some new menus, icons, labels, just, you know, stuff that just doesn't really affect the game too much. System, now this is just like how the game runs, it's nothing that we need to be aware of, it's just the coding stuff of the game. And then the Roblox Innovations Award event. Now as you may have seen, they've actually cancelled the aura, the Innovator aura that we were promised for voting in the awards because we didn't win. Now they're still going to hold some sort of event anyway, so I think this was a 2x luck, and some certain items you get Heavenly Potion and a Void Coin I think was included in that list. So still some things to look forward to in terms of the update, but you know, it's not what it could have been. So EON 1 progress, we are getting pretty close to being somewhat done now. Obviously there needs to be some time allowances for testing, but in all honesty I think this could potentially come out this coming Friday, or if not the Friday after that. The game usually tends to update on a Friday, and so this would make sense. So either the 18th of October or the 25th, I think we might be expecting to see some kind of update for EON 1, which is super exciting. And just to quickly brush over a few of the sneak peeks, here's a rework of the house on the hill. These are both apparent new biomes or reworks of the cave. We won't know until EON 1. Here's a look at some of the new menus. This is in the collection. We've got a little soundtrack player down here, and again here are some more of the new UI and menus. This video here shows off the new map, which is it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen the new map by this point, and the most recent sneak peek we've had is an Archangel cutscene rework, which is super exciting. It does look a whole lot better than what it currently does, so I'll give them that. A new little icon for it as well, and a nice little thing down the middle. So very nice rework for the Archangel cutscene. But we are about to get into some of the new whitelisted auras for the EON 1 update. So these are auras that have been approved and could be imported into the game in the next coming update. So let's check some of these out. First up, we have a Kyorthuite mutation, which is super interesting. Kyorthuite was one of those lame auras that came in during Era 7, and no one really touched it, so it would be nice to see a mutation. Here we are, 1 in 200 million for Kyorthuite Remembrance. Very sick. It's like a pink, greeny, blue sort of color scheme, the little moon symbol at the top. It still has these blocks that the original Kyorthuite does. We've got some trees. Overall, it just looks a bit bigger, but for 200 million, I'm not too sure. Either way, it's a good aura, so I'm not complaining. So that one was pretty cool. This next aura here is Exotic Void, another mutation of Exotic. It's slightly less rare than Apex, as it is 1 in 30 million instead of the 49.9 that Apex is, and it's got this nice pink color scheme going on. I do enjoy the shade of pink. It's still got the same sort of orb that Apex does with the little sparkle in the middle, so I very much do enjoy this. I'd be happy with this. This aura is Cafe. Now I believe this is a rework of an already existing whitelisted aura, but I think this is a very cool looking aura. Here it is in the nighttime now. It's got a very nice sort of light emission about it, and this guy's just he's just chilling here. He's he's just chilling, drinking his coffee. Very, very sick indeed. Now, this one is called Dynamic Force. It comes with its own cutscene, and it's very, very cool. I enjoy the look of this one a lot. It's sort of got Overture history, cutscene vibes about it, which is very, very cool. But here is the aura itself. Now, this, again, is a rework of an already whitelisted aura, and the guy's just kind of chilling. He's tweaking a little bit. Oh, damn! He's energized. He's ready to go now. Dynamic Force, the rarity is not yet decided, but it's pretty big. It's like if Hypervolt was huge and orange, you know? It does look very, very cool. It's an interesting shade of orange. I think I enjoy it. We've got like this Sims looking crystal above the guy's head. Here is the ability. You kind of have to lock on to some bit of ground, and then it fully just explodes. Look how sick this is. It just completely blows up. I like that. I like that a lot. This aura is called Nightbringer, and it's like Oblivion and Memory on crack or something. It's absolutely insane. Take a look at this. We've got the two swords. They kind of look like the swords of memory. It's very, very cool. Wait, maybe that's the point. Maybe it is meant to look like Oblivion and Memory. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is definitely some sort of mutation. That's crazy. Wow, I enjoy that. I like this one a lot. This is a 1 in 100 simple. It's called Confetti, and this is to celebrate the anniversary of Souls RNG. Very, very cool looking aura. Just for a 1 in 100. Something simple, something small, cool for the new players. I like this. It's a good idea. We don't really see too many small auras around, so it would be good if we can get a couple more in whitelisted auras just to, you know, keep it a level playing field for every player. Now, this one is an Overture history rework, and it's absolutely huge. We've got these two pillars that are very ruins-like on each side now. The clock is a lot more, I want to say, gothic. It's crazy big now, and we've got some Roman numerals on each of the pillars to show what's sort of like it's counting up. Wait, 1, 5, 10. It's just going 1, 5, 10. Okay, that's not actually doing anything. But it is a whole lot bigger and does look very, very cool. I like this rework a lot. Be interesting to see if this one can come to the game. This one here is called Fault, and it's 1 in 30 and is very, very cool. It reminds me of Forbidden, the 1 in 404 aura, but just a little bit green. I like this a lot. It's just glitching about. It's like a Matrix looking guy, and it's very, very sweet. He's just sort of standing there and he's having a bit of a glitch. 1 in 30. Very cool. Now, this one is called Athena, and it's absolutely insane. There's a lot going on here. There's the guy standing on some floating rock. The rock is floating above some purple thing, and there's orbiting purple things, and it's just very purple. 1 in 625 million. I really, really like the look of this aura. It's very, very cool. It's got some tech vibes with the screens. So, would this come to the game? Maybe. Maybe it would. I like it. Do let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite whitelisted aura, and I'll be checking out loads of those comments. This one is interesting. This is an Apostolos rework. Now, considering it only just came out this era, to have a mutation already is crazy work. 1 in 860 million. This one's called Apostolos Asunder. So it's basically just a whole lot bigger. He's got a different, so you've got the red sort of, I don't know what it is. It looks like a cape, but there's now a white one with this mutation, and it's just absolutely massive. The aura is huge is what's changed here. This whitelisted aura here is a Shard Surfer rework, which is pretty interesting since it's no longer obtainable, but for those with Shard Surfer, I'm sure this would be very enjoyable for them because the original aura didn't look too great, but I think this rework definitely does it justice for sure. We've got a little blue orb at the top. Things are just spinning a bit faster. I prefer this shade of blue to the other one that they used. Definitely much better. Now, this aura here is called Nostalgia, and it's very, very sick. We've got these sort of film edges, the film damage, and the cutscene does look very, very nice. Here we go, 1 in 111 million. We've got these sort of film reels coming out of the screen. It's all happening for sure. So the guy's just kind of floating in the middle. So it's pretty huge. It's a big aura. I personally, this is one of my favorites in the whitelisted auras section. I think it's very, very cool. Whether it would come to the game though, I'm not too sure, purely because there's just a bit too much going on and it's not really clear where the guy is. While it's a very, very cool concept, would this come to the game? I'm not too sure. Nonetheless, very, very cool. Here we have a Ruins rework, and I like this a lot because the current Ruins, it just seems a bit lost. It doesn't have much context and there's not much going for it. It just seems like an abandoned bit of building, but this does seem very cool. We've got the symbols at the top of the 3 main pillars, and I prefer this shade of green a lot more compared to the more natural shade of green that's used in the Ruins aura normally. Definitely a cool rework. Now, this one is called Pyrosphere, and and it's almost like a spin on Hades. 275 million rarity, and it seems pretty warm up in here. We've got a lot of flames, a lot of fire going on, and he's kind of just chilling in there. 1 in 275 mil, so pretty rare. I'm assuming this would be some sort of breakthrough in hell, but definitely a cool concept. But that is essentially all we have to go on here. There's not too much going on in terms of sneak peeks. We simply just have to wait for this update to come out, and knowing the developers, we could see some delays, but 1 week or potentially 2 weeks on Friday could be the potential release date for this update, which is super exciting. Do let me know what you're most excited for in EON 1 down in the comments. I'll be checking loads of those comments out and replying to a bunch of those. Personally, I'm just super excited for the map rework. I think it's going to be really great seeing a bigger map with a new cave system, new obby. It's going to be a bit refreshing to see something new, and potentially it could bring back a lot of old players and even bring in some new players, so Souls could be back on top once again. But that is going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel a lot. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day. Peace!